Hello, North American Martial Arts family. Mr. Jones coming to you from our Norwalk location, recording class number 14. Let's get started. Shouldn't be position, attention, and bow. Okay, big circles with the arms, guys. Follow along with Mr. Jones. Other direction. Out and in. Up and down. Okay, students, let's do our jumping jacks with all three variations. Standard first. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now out to in with the arms. Alternating. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One foot in front, one foot back. Arms go up and down. Feet swap forward and back. Looks like this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, students, feet nice and wide, stretching time, hands on the hips, lean out as far as you can, but remember we want to keep that back foot down. 3, 2, and 1. Other side. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, students, now I want you to go all the way down for the Spider-Man stretch. So we're going to let the foot come up sideways, like a side kick. 3, 2, 1. Other side. 3, 2, 1. First side, students, turn the toes up like you're doing a front kick. 3, 2, 1. Other side. 3, 2, 1. All right, students, pause that video now for additional stretching or warm-up time. Students, we are back. We are going to try a striking and kicking combo, a little bit different today. This combination is going to be a little bit more advanced, so if you're a lower ranking student, be sure to take it nice and slow. I'm going to do it nice and slow with you guys. Be sure to pause the video throughout as needed. Students, first thing we need to talk about is the stance. Feet are going to be pretty wide, almost like we're going to do a squat. Our stance is going to be an alternating front stance from a 45 angle to a 45 angle. Okay, so students, we're not turning completely to the side. We're going at a 45 angle to each side. So students, best way to do it is to pick a spot in your room that you're going to aim for. Maybe you got a corner of the room over here and a couch over here that you can look at. But practice the stance with me first. So I'm going to turn to one side. Both my toes point to that 45 direction and I bend that knee. Now I'm going to turn to the other 45. Practice that a few times with me. Students, this is the first thing we need to be able to do for the combination. One more time. Okay, now the hand motions. We're going to go through the hand motions by themselves, then we're going to add in the footwork. Students, let's do them together. They're pretty simple motions. Knife hands and punches, back fists and punches. So we're going to put one hand over top. I'm going to go to this direction first. Remember, I'm going 45 degrees, not completely to the side. I'm going to knife hand, punch. My other hand's going to chamber back to my belt. Now I'm going to bring this hand to the shoulder. I'm going to go to my other 45, knife hand, punch. Now this hand's going to go to the shoulder. Instead of a knife hand, I'm going to do a back fist, punch. Looking this way, back fist, punch. Okay, let's do that again, students. Here we go. Arms on top, knife hand first, 45, 1, 2. Same hand that just punched, knife hand, 2. Same hand that punched. Now does the back fist, punch, one more, back fist, punch. Students, notice how I'm looking. When I bring this hand across, before I strike, I'm looking to the direction I'm going to strike to. That's important. Okay, students, hopefully you got the hand work in. Pause the video and do that a few more times if you need to. But we're going to add in the stances now. Feet wide. We're not going to turn yet. I'll show you when. Hands come up. I'm going to chop first. Students, we're going to turn the stance on the punch. Boom. All right? This knee bent. This hand comes to the shoulder, looking to the other 45. Chop first. Don't change the stance. We're going to change the stance on the punch. Slow motion. Boom. Okay. Now bring it around. Other 45. back fist, change the stance on the punch. Okay, one more back fist, look first, back fist, change the stance on the punch. Okay, let's do that again slow. Knife hand, punch, bend that knee. Look, knife hand, punch, bend the other knee. Look, back fist, punch, bend this knee. Look, back fist, punch. Okay, students, now I'm going to do it a couple times at a regular speed. Students, take it slow. Don't try to go super fast right away, otherwise you'll probably mess it up a little bit. So it would look more like this, fast. So I'm going to go knife punch, back fist punch, back fist punch. Notice how when I punch, students, I'm really slamming those hips, torquing the stance, and even maybe doing a little bit of a stomp with that foot that you're turning to. Helps add to it a little bit. One more time fast. Here we go. Ready? Chop, punch, back fist punch, back fist punch. Okay, guys, so there is your hand striking combination. Again, students, take it slow. Stance is extremely important on this one, guys. If we're not turning the stance, well, it's just not going to look as good. Take it slow, work up your speed, set a goal to maybe do it about 10 times, and then extra times if you feel like you need it. We'll see you in a minute. Kicking tips. We're back, guys, with some kicking tips. We're going to talk about a two-step side versus the run-jump side. Often confusion on this. When we do a chale yup chagi, which is our two-step side, and by the way, students, these are more advanced kicks, so if you're a beginner level student, welcome to follow along, but do your best. So for the two-step, if we're just going to do a regular two-step side, same rules apply to the front kick, guys. Follow along with me. From our fighting stance, we're going to step, chamber, side kick. The tricky part about this one is we got to drive our foot down and side kick out. So we got to turn the hips over. Let's try that again. Step, lift. Oh, I'm sorry. Had the wrong foot. Let me do that again. Step, lift, side. Other side would look like this. Step, lift, side. A little bit faster, guys. One on each leg. Here we go. So switching the legs. Other side. Guys, there's your two-step side. Pause the video, practice that a few times on your own. Okay, guys, run, jump side. Now for the run, jump, we do this differently. I'm gonna do this sideways so you can see. So pretend I was running. Last foot that steps is gonna land. I'm gonna go right to my chamber. The chambering foot is the one that kicks on the run, jump side, the Idan yup chagi. Step, chamber, kick, okay? Watch again. So I do my run. Step, chamber, drive it nice and high. That's what lifts us for the kick. One more time. I'm running. Step, chamber, and kick. Okay, guys? So that would be your run, jump side. Now the run, jump side, tricky to do inside. If it's a nice day, guys, please go outside. Do some of those run, jump kicks outside. So that is your two-step side kick versus your run, jump side kick. Pause the video, practice those now. Students, we are back. Master's Club students, grab those chucks. We're gonna do an alternating figure 8 elbow flick. Now, this is a more advanced move. So beginners to chucks, we're gonna break it down, but there's a couple prerequisite moves you need to know first. So beginner level Master's Club students, if you don't know these prerequisite moves, you're gonna wanna work on these moves first. First move you need to know is figure 8, forward figure 8, with an elbow flick on your strong side. And we also need to know weak side. I'll do that next. Turning the chuck up, spinning through. So we want to have that move down pretty good. Other side looks like this. Forward figure 8 spin, elbow flick, elbow flick, elbow flick. Okay, now, instead of doing double, what I'm gonna do is a different move. Next thing you need to be able to do, students, it's easiest if we turn sideways when we're first learning this. My front chuck is gonna spin to one direction. My other chuck is gonna spin the opposite direction. Now this in itself, students, takes some practice. As you guys can see, I got one chuck spin in one direction, one spin in the other. Easiest way to learn this, students, is to try it and just look at both the chucks. Make sure you got them going the other way. Now I'm going to alternate my side and I'm going to get them going the other direction, okay? So now this one's going to go this direction. This one's going to go this direction. All right, another way you can practice this, students, is you can get one spin in one direction, one spin in the other. Just simply let them stop and then switch them. That would probably be a good start on this. Let them stop, switch them. So got to be able to do this before we can do the move. Let them stop, switch. Take some practice. Let them stop, switch. Okay, leading up to the move. Now I'm going to stand square. Students, what I want you to practice now is the alternating spin, just moving your arms. So I'm going to spin this one to one side, this one to the other direction. Now I'm going to switch my arms, bringing the other one in front. When I do that, I switch the direction of the chucks. Again. And students, we want to try to keep this move spinning the whole time if we can. Take some practice. And switch. And students, you can do as many spins as you want in between. Switch. Okay, guys, got it? Now, what we also want to do with the back hand, the hand that's coming in front, we want to do a little elbow flick with it. So I'm going to add in the elbow flick. So I'm spinning. So students, watch my hand that I'm bringing in front. I'm going to do an elbow flick with it when I switch. Okay, ready? So I do an elbow flick. Now watch the other hand. Elbow flick, other hand. And students, this does a couple things. It helps the move look a little bit more dynamic, and it helps us switch the direction. Okay, students, practice that for a little bit. Final version is to do more switches. Okay, students, so when we're first learning, we can take it slow. Spin, 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 switch, spin, 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 switch. Eventually, we want to do 1, 2 spins most before we switch the chucks. Okay, guys, so it looks something like this. So I get my chucks going, and I switch. And what I want to work towards, students, is alternating fast, meaning switching my arms quickly. All right, so that's what it looks like, guys. There's your alternating figure 8 with the elbow flick. More advanced move, so take it slow. Start with the most basic version. Make sure you can alternate those chucks. Make sure you can do the elbow flick, and then work your way up towards it. Awesome work, guys. Okay, students, hope you enjoyed our Class 14 video. Be sure to go back and rewatch any of those moves if you need to. Okay, students, thank you for watching our Class 14 video. Be sure to go back and rewatch any part of the video if needed, guys. Awesome job, and we will see you on the next video. Thank you for watching.